you were to check out the short just before this short, you get a detailed rundown of the forces that are now being influenced into Southcom and affecting the Venezuelan military. Let me preface this by stating that unequivocally, the Venezuelan military, ground-based, naval-based, and air-based, is 100% outgunned on a math level that is just not even supporting the Venezuelan military at this point. In any regard, they would have an impossible mission. In fact, most of their aviators would be considered going into suicide missions if they would ever attack the force that is being assembled in the Caribbean. It is either comply with the U.S. government in what they want, which means targeting and destroying the cartels, or your tiny little dictatorship, I wouldn't say tiny, your dictatorship in Venezuela will come to an abrupt end. It's just, I hate to break it to all of the Russian bots and the Venezuelan bots and everyone and anyone that is against the United States at this point, because there is no chance for the Venezuelan military to effectively target any of the U.S. assets. Once the fort gets, right now it's impossible, right? I know the math. You know the math. But right now, if and when the Gerald R. Ford Carrier Strike Group makes it to, through the Mediterranean, across the Atlantic, and to the Caribbean, the time is up for Venezuela. The cartels, I would start packing. Yeah, because there's no portion of the South America that is not able to be hit in any considerable notion. The entirety of the continent of South America would be in range, and is in range. Hell, the whole world is in range of the U.S. military, but Southcom, that's a lot, dude. There's just